Hey there, fam. How's it going? Thank you so much for joining me in this All Signs Tarot reading. I look forward to this messaging that we're about to receive. And always keep in mind the usual. If it's not resonating, that's okay. You know, maybe it's a timing thing. These readings are timeless. I don't know about you, but YouTube has been spitting out some old readings to me lately, and I'm loving it because it's always like, whoa, how, what, huh? Right? So maybe this is exactly what you need to hear in this moment, and maybe I'll see you in 6 months. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. Okie dokie, I did do some pre-shuffling, so let's go ahead and just cut the deck. The Judge. Where's that line, right? The critic, the diplomat, the advocate. The judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and other. Ironically, the judge's energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the judge out of balance, building walls, separating from other. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forgiving again and again. Love is the deciding factor. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your judge in order. The world needs it. Again, with the theme of these readings lately. Interesting. Oh, so I'm grabbing the book before I grab the deck. Fam, what am I doing? I'm still thinking about this card is what I'm doing. I feel like things have been coming up in recent years where one may have surprised themselves and how they reacted or responded, right? There's been a lot of rebirth going on for many people. New cycles beginning. Dude, really? Wow. The timing, I love it. Yay. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards of the deck. One of. Number 9. How's that for happily ever after? No matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this. You can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. You won't be accepting the same crap that you've had to deal with before, that you had to live within, still trying to grow and evolve. It's just not going to be the same anymore. Your ability, like, I don't feel this is the negative side of the judge that we're experiencing, seeing this card right now. I feel like with all the wisdom that you have gained, those who maybe even who have known you for a while may have difficulty because you don't You don't give the same reactions that people seem to gain sustenance from anymore. You're feeding your own soul now. And it's almost like just your presence is capable of enabling others to be on their better behavior. It's like others, no matter what their belief systems are, no matter if they know you, there's something within you, there's something within them that recognizes, if that makes any sense. Like, please still be careful and have your wits about you wherever you're going, right? Don't put yourself in harm's way, you know, and through the shadow of death or valley or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like, dude, I'm going off the cuff right now. I have no idea. But, you know, clearly I have a clue. But, like, things don't affect you in the same way anymore. They can't. They could if you let them, but why would you now? You're able to see right down into the root of an issue. You've cut a lot of ties, a lot of things that had no right to tether you down. You're able to do the things that they could not. All right, time for that clarification round. Oh, yeah. This is YouTube. Let's lighten the mood. My readings do tend to hit into the deeper, more vulnerable spots, but they have been feeling like such a coaxing, such a you can move on from this now, right? The worst is behind you. You can move on from this. This is a part of the journey of your evolution. And it's okay to trust that. Chapter 1, we're starting off with the dang 10 of Pentacles. 9, 10. Aww, 8, 9, 10. A lot of work has been going into this. A lot of determination. Some may be like, whoa, how long have, whoa, huh? Because they don't know. They haven't been able to see or, you know, possibly even have a glimpse of this side of you, this skill. Because it's been yours. Like, I get the feeling that there's something you've been working on that you've always wanted to do, but you've been paying your bills and putting food in your belly by doing what you know will enable such things, right? And you caught yourself in a cycle that you still did not wish to be a part of. And so it's become like maybe you turn to this thing, art or marine biology, shoots, like whatever it is that has been residing in your soul for so long that you've kept as like a hobby, but it's what you really wish you could do. It's what you really want to pay your bills with. And because the kind of schedule that you could set up with it is the schedule you want to live. It's what you really know. You have felt and now you know. It's what really works for you. Life is always gonna life. But you've tried it the other way. It was not for you. And now you have all this wisdom gained that you can see others are locked into. They're chosen bonds, but they're still bonds, and they can be free as well. Maybe you're meant to share that. You're definitely meant to share that with others, and you want to. At least your chosen family. This isn't just cool, the harvest is in and we rocked it this year. This is legacy. And a lot of time possibly spent alone honing this skill, crafting this skill, figuring out what truly works for you. And it doesn't matter if, you know, how it's been performing so far. This is what you want to do. I'm feeling a sense of absolute determination. Now I know what to do. This is what I want. I'm not confused. I am not changing my mind because I have factored in everything, all of the evidence that I could possibly have. I've been granted. It's called life. All of these things that mean so much. It's gonna all be taken care of now. There's a balance to life now. Better than ever before. Oh, like that's all pentacles, fam. You know, it seems almost like these freaking ships, at least in my deck, they almost remind me of like snails. Slow and steady. Like no matter how turbulent it can get, the balance has been restored within yourself. And this is the kind of wisdom gained and experience, understood, you know, learned from, and looking forward to, looking toward, that fulfills the rest of your life and helps others, takes care of others. Like it's a vibe emanating from you. Wow. See, you want to care for others. You want to help others. You want to nurture. This is new beginnings. From ashes rise new beginnings. Figurative. Please let it be figurative. Wow, 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 wow. I always compare these two. She always reminds me of her. There's so much love and care to these two. A literal crown and a crown of stars. Your intuition and the balance of nature. You're thriving in your part that you play on this earth, even as a human. Your energy is so warm and nurturing. You are the new dawn. Whether they say it or not, you inspire people. You enable them. With great power comes great responsibility, and you've learned that the hard way. You know that your joy affects others, and so does your sadness. And you've done a lot of work when it comes to this balancing, being restored, and believing in yourself, and how that can enable believing in others, tending to and taking care of not just others, not just the kingdom and the world. The strength that and wisdom gained and this ability to still love, to still nurture, is such a strong energy. Your existence and acceptance of yourself in and of itself is a vibe, and it is so precious and needed. There's a balance to energy. I know that we have two very feminine, divine energies coming in, but this has the whole family. This has all the balance, and these two are representing even more balance and determination. It all works in concert together, everything in its place, everyone, all the energy is needed. It is respected and honored. And it is all within you. That is being human. It's a part of. And you've been learning that and embracing that and figuring that out. How does it look like you and not others? Oh my goodness. See? What this? Oh my goodness gracious. You're not just trying to be this emperor or any form of royalty up on this mountain all by yourself. You want to be a part of things in your own way. You want to help others in your own way. You've been figuring out how without sacrificing yourself. But then you realized there are some things that are worthy of the sacrifice, of being the sacrifice. There are things of yourself that you let go of when in survival mode, that you've reclaimed, that you recognize like, oh, I wasn't meant to actually let go of that. That wasn't meant to be the sacrifice. The trauma, the pain, the worst parts of it all, and how I'm hearing like righteous anger. But we need to be careful with our anger too, though. Like, an emotion is an emotion, but when it's taking over and it won't let you go, the talons, or I keep using this, like, the nails and talons are just so deep that it's almost like they need to be surgically removed. But on a spiritual level, on an emotional and mental level. And that's what you've been like, the pentacles are everything. They're not just money. But I don't think that's an issue anymore either. You know what to do with large sums of money now. You know that, I mean, if anything, you might, like, I'm surprised the 4 isn't up here, right? But I think it's because you've been learning the balance of it all. Money is a resource. It doesn't get to own you, and it does not get to control you anymore. It is a resource. There is no more lack. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's enough of the pentacles. I mean, the 3 is pretty spiffy. And the 9 is pretty spiffy too. And this lamp is mine. Okay, moving on. Whatever this catalyst is that enables things in the 3D so that you're not just, changing internally and doing all of this work and mastering and love that you want to share, that you know you're capable of. Clarity. What a wonderful card to come underneath the Empress. Passion, creativity, clarity. Your tongue is no longer a dagger. Even when, for lack of better words, putting someone in their place, it's still coming from a place of love. Because you know how it feels. You know how you affect others. And you know what they're going through. You can see it. But you also don't need to take on their consequences for their choices, for their evolution and their journey. So if you need to love at arm's length, if you need to handle anything or anyone from arm's length, you do that. You be true to yourself while still showing respect for any and all, right? But there's a swiftness that's about to occur, if it hasn't already. The tower is behind, and it's time to move on. We are officially moving on. Yeah. Let's see what the extra notes are for this reading. Try a little bit of... There's someone, I really like the way she does readings. And every time she shuffles the cards, it totally makes that sound. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect rhythm. All right. It's not safe to go alone. You gotta have faith. You gotta handle your business. Don't become so hard and jaded that you want to fight everyone and everything. And speak with love as often as you can. Oh, at the bottom is grandparent elder. Hello. Oh. There are definitely those who watch over us, who are trying to help and just surround us with love when we need it the most. They're always available, but they're there to surround you with love whenever you need it the most. They can't live your life for you, nor do they want to. This is yours, and they love you. The vibes have been weird recently, but they're always available. No matter the distance, the planes, it's nothing but love. I know that there are those, maybe there are those who don't want to hear that kind of crap when it comes to their grandparents and elders. Pop. But when you don't have the shackles of humanity dragging you down, you know, the trauma of it all, what else is left but the ability to love? Did I not pull out the epilogue? Fam, I skipped the whole dang epilogue. Well, what the... The work is because you know you've been holding back. That it's your heart that is the most damaged. You know, your mind has been needing clarity. Absolutely. But it's your heart that has been the most damaged. And that's what you're working to heal. It was the Empress that came out before the Queen of Pentacles. What's on the bottom, the main vibe of this reading? Boosh, the Queen of Wands. Might as well be the Magician. Fam. You've got this. Another encouraging round, reminding you that you've got this. All of your hard work, all of it is coming to fruition, and with a quickness, with absolute swiftness. You have every right to look forward to it, but be true to yourself and be patient. There's no Knight of Pentacles in this reading, fam. I wish you the best, because you got it. You got it. And thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really appreciate it. And always remember that I love you.